Hi, my name is Gracie King, and today I'm going to be explaining the movements of the shoulder complex and the movements of the wrist. Okay, so I'm going to start with horizontal abduction and adduction. Okay, so first we're going to start with our arm out by our side. You can straighten it or keep it this way, but abduction is going to be away from the body. So I'm going to turn sideways. See? Abduction, ADD, abduction, away. Adduction is to the body, like you're adding to the body. So over here, adduction, ADD, okay? So next we're going to be doing upward and downward rotation. So for upward and downward rotation, you will have your arm out to the side, and whenever you rotate up, that is upward rotation. Rotate down, downward rotation, okay? Our axis of rotation is at the acromion process, okay? So we'll be going up, down, downward rotation. This is upward rotation, downward rotation. You can do this with exercises like doing, lateral raises for your shoulders, for shoulder exercises. So works a lot of muscles, okay? So next we will be doing internal and external rotation. So there are two ways that you can do this. You can do this with your hands, or with your arms up like this, or you can do it with it down at your side, but we'll do one hand at a time, especially whenever we're doing internal rotation, because then you'll hit and, okay. And you can do this with bands or small weights, like probably no more than 2.5, maybe 5 pounds. Not very heavy weights. Work all the little small muscles in your shoulder area. Okay, so we'll start with this demonstration. This is the first way. Whenever you go up, this is external rotation. And whenever you go down, this is internal rotation. So one example of this, like you can do this like in sports, like for softball players and baseball players. I know that I've done this a lot in the past for my sport, where you hook a band behind you. So the band would be behind me and I would be grabbing it here, going forward. You strengthen the muscles here, then you turn to the band, so I'll pretend like I'm doing it with this hand, and then you pull back like this. You don't want to jerk, because then it takes away from using the muscles. So stabilize your body, face forward, keep your elbow still in that position, and rotate up. That is external rotation. Then face away from the band, so the band's behind me, grab here, same thing. Down, internal rotation, okay. The second way to do internal and external rotation is to pretend I still have a band on this side or weight in my hand, doesn't matter. Holding my elbow close to my side, and I'm not rotating my body because it takes away from the purpose of using these muscles. So I'm going to start here, elbow 90 degrees, and you want to rotate in, that's internal rotation. Okay, internal rotation, okay? So the same thing, pretend I have a weight here in my hand or hooked up to a band that's pulling from that way. You can go outward, that is external rotation. External rotation, okay? Next I'll be talking about the movements of the wrist. So for this one, I'll step closer. So our radial deviation is going to be this way, because our radial bone is on this side, and our ulnar bone is on this side. Okay, so radial deviation will go in. You can start pronated if you'd like. Just for the example, for this example, I'll be pronated. So I go this way, that is radial deviation, just going to the side. And then ulnar deviation is going to the side where the ulna is, okay? Ulnar deviation, okay? I'll show you this way. You can give your elbow at a 90-degree angle too. And this is radial deviation is up. I'll turn sideways. Radial deviation, that hurts. Okay, and ulnar deviation is down. Okay. Thank you for watching.